Hey there, financial warriors. Are you ready to take your money game to the next level? Well, buckle up because today we're diving into some life-changing strategies that can help secure your financial future. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Secure my financial future? That sounds like a lot of work. And you're not wrong. Building a solid financial foundation takes effort, discipline, and a willingness to make some changes in your daily habits and routines. But here's the thing, the payoff is so worth it. By implementing these lifestyle changes, you'll be setting yourself up for a life of financial freedom, security, and peace of mind. And who doesn't want that? So whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or you're a seasoned money pro looking to up your game, this video has something for you. Let's dive in and start building the financial future of your dreams. 1. Negotiating better deals. All right, let's kick things off with a skill that can save you some serious cash. Negotiating better deals. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Negotiate, but I hate confrontation. And trust me, I get it. Haggling over prices or asking for discounts can feel uncomfortable or even a little scary. But here's the thing, negotiation doesn't have to be a battle. In fact, the best negotiators are the ones who approach the conversation with a win-win mindset. They're not trying to strong-arm the other person into submission. They're looking for ways to create value for both parties. So how can you start honing your negotiation skills? First, do your research. Before you go into any negotiation, whether it's for a new car or a cable bill, make sure you have a clear understanding of what you want and what the market rates are. This will give you a stronger position and more confidence when it comes time to make your case. Next, practice active listening. Instead of just focusing on what you want to say, really tune in to what the other person is telling you. Look for areas of common ground and opportunities for compromise. And finally, don't be afraid to walk away if the deal isn't right. Sometimes the best way to get what you want is to be willing to say no and look for other options. With a little practice and a lot of preparation, you can start negotiating better deals and saving more money in all areas of your life. So go out there and start flexing those negotiation muscles. 2. Engaging in side hustles. Now, let's talk about a lifestyle change that can help boost your income and accelerate your financial goals. Engaging in side hustles. In today's gig economy, there are countless ways to earn extra cash outside of your day job. Whether it's freelancing, starting an online business, or driving for a ride-sharing service, side hustles can be a great way to pad your bank account and build new skills. But where do you start? First, think about your talents, interests, and experiences. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? What unique perspectives or knowledge do you bring to the table? Use these insights to brainstorm potential side hustle ideas that align with your strengths and passions. Next, do your research. Look into the market demand for your skills or services, the competition in your niche, and the potential earnings you could make. This will help you narrow down your options and choose a side hustle that has the best chance of success. Once you've settled on an idea, it's time to get started. Set clear goals for yourself, create a plan of action, and start putting in the work. Remember, building a successful side hustle takes time and effort. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. But with persistence and dedication, you can start generating extra income and moving closer to your financial dreams. So what are you waiting for? Start brainstorming those side hustle ideas and take the first step towards a more financially secure future. 3. Setting clear financial goals. All right, let's talk about one of the most important lifestyle changes you can make for your financial future. Setting clear financial goals. I know, goal setting might sound like a boring corporate buzzword. But trust me, having a clear vision of what you want to achieve financially is crucial if you want to make smart decisions with your money and stay motivated over the long haul. So where do you start? First, take some time to reflect on your values, priorities, and dreams. What kind of life do you want to live? What experiences do you want to have? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Use these insights to create a vivid, inspiring picture of your ideal financial future. Next, break that big vision down into specific, measurable goals. Do you want to pay off your student loans in the next 5 years? Save up for a down payment on a house? Retire early and travel the world? Whatever your goals are, make sure they're concrete, achievable, and aligned with your values. Once you have your goals in place, it's time to create a plan of action. Break your goals down into smaller, more manageable steps, and set deadlines for each milestone. This will help you stay on track and make steady progress towards your ultimate vision. And remember, your financial goals are not set in stone. As your life circumstances change, your priorities and dreams may shift as well. That's okay. Just make sure to revisit your goals regularly, adjust as needed, and keep pushing forward towards the financial future you deserve. 4. Building an emergency fund. Now let's talk about a financial safety net that can help you weather any storm. An emergency fund. I know the word emergency might make you want to hide under a blanket and pretend everything is fine, but the reality is, unexpected expenses happen to all of us, whether it's a car repair, a medical bill, or a job loss. And if you're not prepared, these curveballs can derail your financial plans and leave you in a tight spot. That's where an emergency fund comes in. This is a stash of money set aside specifically for unexpected expenses, so you don't have to rely on credit cards or loans to get by. And trust me, having that financial cushion can be a game changer when life throws you a curveball. So how much should you have in your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to save up enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses, like rent, food, and bills. This might sound like a lot, but you can start small and build up over time. Even a few $100s can make a big difference when an emergency strikes. To start building your emergency fund, look for ways to cut back on non-essential spending and redirect that money into savings. You might also consider setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month, so you're consistently putting money away without having to think about it. And remember, your emergency fund is not a piggy bank for impulse purchases or luxury splurges. It's a strategic tool to help you stay financially secure and prepared for whatever life throws your way. So start building that safety net today and sleep a little easier knowing you've got your bases covered. 5. Cutting unnecessary expenses. All right, let's talk about a lifestyle change that can free up some serious cash flow. Cutting unnecessary expenses. Now I know what you might be thinking, but I need my daily latte and my cable package with 500 channels. And trust me, I get it. We all have our little luxuries and creature comforts that make life a little sweeter. But here's the thing. Those small expenses can add up over time, and before you know it, you're wondering where all your money went. That's why it's so important to take a hard look at your spending habits and identify areas where you might be able to cut back. Start by tracking your expenses for a month or two and categorize them into essential and non-essential spending. Essential expenses are things like rent, groceries, and utilities. The stuff you absolutely need to survive. Non-essential expenses are things like entertainment, dining out, and subscriptions. The stuff you enjoy but could live without if push came to shove. Once you have a clear picture of where your money is going, look for areas where you can trim the fat. Maybe you can cancel that gym membership you never use, or switch to a cheaper cell phone plan. Maybe you can start cooking more meals at home instead of ordering takeout, or cut back on your online shopping habit. The key is to be honest with yourself about what you truly value and what you can live without. And remember, cutting unnecessary expenses doesn't mean you have to live like a monk. It's all about finding a balance between enjoying life and building a solid financial foundation for the future. 6. Planning for retirement early. Now, let's talk about a lifestyle change that can have a huge impact on your financial future. Planning for retirement early. I know, retirement might seem like a distant dream when you're still in your 20s or 30s, but the earlier you start saving and investing for your golden years, the more time you have to let compound interest work its magic. Compound interest is basically the interest you earn on your interest. When you invest money and earn returns, those returns get reinvested and start earning their own returns. Over time, this can lead to exponential growth in your wealth, but only if you give it enough time to work. That's why starting early is so important. Even small contributions to a retirement account in your 20s and 30s can add up to big bucks by the time you're ready to hang up your hat. So how can you start planning for retirement now? First, take advantage of any employer-sponsored retirement plans, like 401ks or pensions. These plans often come with matching contributions from your employer, which is basically free money for your future self. Next, consider opening an individual retirement account, IRA, and setting up automatic contributions from your paycheck. Even if you can only afford to put away a small amount each month, those contributions will add up over time. And finally, educate yourself on investing and asset allocation. The more you know about how to grow your wealth over the long term, the better equipped you'll be to make smart choices with your retirement savings. Remember, planning for retirement is not about depriving yourself of fun and enjoyment in the present. It's about setting yourself up for a comfortable, secure future where you can enjoy your hard-earned rest and relaxation. So start planting those seeds today and watch them grow into a bountiful harvest down the road. 7. Practicing mindful spending. Finally, let's talk about a lifestyle change that can transform your relationship with money: practicing mindful spending. In today's consumer culture, it's all too easy to get caught up in the cycle of earning and spending without really thinking about where our money is going or why. We see something we want, we buy it, and then we move on to the next shiny object, often without considering whether that purchase truly aligns with our values and goals. Mindful spending is all about breaking that cycle and being more intentional with our financial choices. It's about pausing before we pull out our wallets and asking ourselves, do I really need this? Does this purchase align with my priorities and values? Will it bring me lasting joy and fulfillment, or just a fleeting rush of retail therapy? By practicing mindful spending, we can start to shift our focus from instant gratification to long-term satisfaction. We can start to prioritize experiences over things and invest in the things that truly matter to us, whether that's travel, education, or quality time with loved ones. But mindful spending doesn't mean never treating yourself or enjoying life's little luxuries. It's all about finding a balance and being thoughtful about where you choose to spend your hard-earned cash. So how can you start practicing mindful spending? One simple way is to create a spending plan that aligns with your values and goals. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself if it fits into that plan and supports your overall financial vision. You might also consider implementing a 24-hour rule where you wait a full day before pulling the trigger on any non-essential purchases. And remember, mindful spending is a practice, not a perfect science. There will be times when you slip up or splurge on something that doesn't quite fit the bill. That's okay. The important thing is to keep coming back to your values and priorities and to keep making progress towards a more intentional, fulfilling financial life. And there you have it, the lifestyle changes that can secure your financial future. So what's next for you? Discover how to financially outsmart your peers, or learn how the fear of change is making the middle class poorer. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.